ठीक है. So I think moving further, everyone just tell me first function, is it even or odd? जल्दी बता दो. Give the answers to all the 8.
Even.
It's an even function, right?
Even.
ठीक है, पहले एक बार सब लोग इसको सॉल्व करो, कॉपी में लिख लो. I'll give you 15 seconds to solve all the 8 questions. E or odd, you just have to write E or odd. You don't even have to copy the question. Just have a look and directly solve. Better. So just check your answers now. How many of you have gotten 8 on 8? And अपने scores बता दो out of 8. What was the score? 8. It has to be 8. Very good, guys. Sanika Y7. Last वाला गलत किया क्या? Mohit Y7.
हाँ, last one.
But is it clear now? Last wala is neither even nor odd, because see what you have to do is you just have to put x by minus x. So this will be x squared minus x to the power 7. So there is no relation, right? It's neither same nor it's the exact inverse, the exact negation. Here, anyone has any doubts in any of the question, because level now is going to increase. Everyone who scored 7, is the last one clear? Yes, no? So yeah, moving further, now you have to apply the learning. I told you the level now is going to increase. It's a very good question. So what you have to do is, you have a function fx, you have a function gx. Okay? You have to calculate domain range inverse. Maybe let's not do it for both. Gx ko tum homework mein note kar lo, theek hai, which you'll do. Fx ka we can do. So you have to calculate domain, range and inverse of this function. ठीक है, once you do it, फिर जो inverse आ रहा है उसका domain और उसका range निकालना है, and then you have to check whether these are even functions or odd functions. Everyone, I will give you अच्छा question. It will take some time. I'll give you 3 minutes to solve this. So yes, let's solve this question. Find the range of this function. Okay, I will repeat the answers of last question once more. Domain हमने निकाल लिया था. Domain was R, range was R, inverse simply y put करना है. This is e to the power y. X को यहाँ ले जाओ, square करो and then simplify. You will get inverse as 1 minus e to the power 2x upon 2 into e to the power x. ठीक है? This comes out to be odd function. You just put x की जगह minus x and then simplify this. So this is about fx. Similarly, it's an homework for everyone. You have to solve it for gx as well. Yeah, coming back to the question. Find the range of this expression. Range का मतलब इसकी values निकालनी है कि ये कहां से कहां जा सकता है. Wrong. Kanishk wrong. Vibhuti wrong. Nikita wrong. Guys, not happening. Kishan right. What about the new joinees? Hardik, are you there? You have been silent. Sarthak. Okay, let's see guys, time up. This is the time I cannot give you for the advanced sessions. How do you calculate domain? Sorry, range. Question में पूछा है इसकी क्या से क्या value आ सकती है. I know it's a mod, so it might open as a positive term or it might as well open as a negative term, right? I don't know. It depends on the value of x. So of course there will be 3 cases, right? यहाँ से समझ आता है. X can be either less than equals to 6. X can be either between 6 to 7, or X can be greater than equals to 7. This is how it should have been approached. I hope it's clear to everyone. First step is either you draw the graph. Graph draw करने के लिए भी essentially तो ये सब करना ही पड़ेगा. ठीक है? और you just simplify कि यार मॉड्यूलस है, so let's make the cases. अगर x की वैल्यू 6 से छोटी है तो क्या होगा? this mod will basically open as negative. So it's 6 minus x minus x 6 से छोटा है तो ये अंदर की वैल्यू भी नेगेटिव है तो ये भी नेगेटिव से खुलेगा माइनस माइनस शुड बी प्लस x minus 7 cancelled, so the value will be minus. Similarly, if you solve it x greater than equals to 7, क्या होगा? 7 minus 6 value will be 1. Just simplify x minus 6 minus x minus 7, so nothing more. This is what it will be. Now when x is greater than equals to 6, तो पहला वाला bracket will be positive, पहला वाला modulus will be positive, but second वाला modulus will be negative, so minus will become plus x minus 7. So this is nothing but 2x minus 13. It's a continuous function. X की value जब 6 होगी, so this is 6 to the 12 minus 13. This is minus 1. X जब 7 होगा, so 7 to the 14 minus 13. So it's a 1. तो इसका graph is something like कि जब x की value 6 होगी and then x की value 7. So x less than equals to 6 पे the value is minus 1. So this is how the graph of it looks like. And if x is greater than 7, then the value is 1. Say this is 1, right? So this is the value of x, and in between it is a continuous function जो -1 से +1 सारी values दे रहा है, right? So if I talk about the range is nothing but -1 to +1 because it can take all the values from -1 to +1. This is the range. Is this clear to everyone? This is the line जिसका equation is nothing but 2x minus 13. So when x is 0, value is minus 13, but this is only in between x 6 to 7, so nothing more. Or this point is nothing but 6.5 because 2x minus 13 is equals to 0, so x is 13/2, so x is 6.5. Everyone who has answered it wrong, is this clear? Abhinav and Abhinav, I think your answer was correct. Ayush, you have removed 0. I'm not sure why have you removed 0, but this function can also be 0 at x equals to 6.5. Clear? Yes, no, batao so that we can move on. Chetna, Siddh, everyone, Devanshi, clear? Answers were wrong. Nandini, what was the mistake?
Sir, I calculated all these things, but I forgot to -1 के 1 और 1 के बीच में लेना भूल गई, मतलब that 2x minus 13. ठीक है. So because 2x minus 13 is only between x ranging from 6 to 7, so its value is also bounded from -1 to +1. And guys, it is a perfect CAT level question. मतलब CAT में because quant अभी easy आ रहा है, so it's an easy level question which could be solved, but थोड़ा सा tricky है. People will be like, यार इसका range कैसे निकालूं, and they'll just mess up. So it's a very good question. अच्छे से समझ लेना इसको everyone. Moving further, you have to find the range of this. Again, a very, very, very good question. A potential question for CAT 2021. Let's see who can solve it. बहुत ही classy question है. Like, it's a very, very good question. जब mocks में भी आएगा तो I'm sure बहुत लोग इसको गलत करेंगे. ठीक है, चलो guys, time up. Let's learn this क्योंकि it's a new concept for everyone. Who will tell me? Ayush, Mathur, let's try this. बताओ.
Actually, I didn't get it.
Okay.
Actually, I did it wrongly. So I was trying to figure out the lowest value. So minus b by 2a. I'm yet to.
But how are you doing it?
I actually read the.
You were saying that you're trying to find the minimum.
I'm trying to find the so minus b by 2 of this quadratic equation. So basically trying to figure out where this can go to the negative, the lowest value. The least value of this function.
Fair, Ayush. I think this is the method which I think most of you have followed. Hit and trial करके कि यार let's try to put in some options and then check. But again, not a very good method. And Ayush, you will not apply this method henceforth. Shantika, it's wrong. Answer is C. Okay, so let's learn. Okay. So first thing, whenever you see such kind of equation, you always try to form a perfect square because you know perfect square will always be greater than equals to 0. So you know x plus 3 whole square अंदर बनता है because it is x squared plus 6x. But if you do a plus 3 का whole square, it's plus 9, but it is plus 6 here, so you just do minus 3 here. And I will not be able to repeat this because we have a lot of things to cover. So you have to pay attention right now. 1 upon x plus 3 whole square minus 3. Okay. Now let's try to find the range for the denominator first of all. I know x plus 3 whole square is always greater than equals to 0 because it's a square function. Minus 3. So niche denominator ka sirf denominator ka range will be minus 3 to infinity. Is everyone clear here? That the range of the denominator is minus 3 to infinity? Yes, no? Batao, yes, no? Waiting. Okay. So now all you have to do is you just have to visualize here 1 upon something which is going minus 3 to infinity. So let's break this thing into two parts, right? 0 bhi aayega and some will be negative, some will be positive. So ye to clear hai ki yaar, this is minus 3 to 0 bhi value aayegi and 0 is included. Please note 0 is included and 0 to infinity. I'm just breaking the denominator, right? So एक बार पहले ये वाला देख लेते हैं, positive वाला कि 1 upon something and this something is going from 0 to infinity, right? So if this something is going from 0 to infinity, I know 1 upon 0 is nothing but infinity and 1 upon infinity is nothing but 0. So this entire thing will go from 0 to infinity. Is everyone clear? It's more like saying I have something, say 1 upon something and this something is going from 0 to infinity. तो जब ये 0 होगा बहुत ही छोटा वैल्यू होगा, so 1 upon 0 is close to infinity. And when it will touch infinity, the value will be 0. But please note, 0 will not be included because infinity pe it is always an open bracket. So the range will be 0 to infinity only. So यहाँ से मुझे आंसर में ये तो समझ आएगा कि 0 to infinity होना चाहिए with 0 पे open bracket. So आंसर B नहीं हो सकता, आंसर D भी नहीं हो सकता because it has to be 0 to infinity when यहाँ पे value is positive. So answer will be either A or C. Now because it's an option, तुमको पता है कि denominator can also be negative, right? Minus 3 भी हो सकता है and 1 upon negative is a negative value. So there should be some range in negative also. So answer has to be C. Abhi how do we solve this? How do we visualize this? So what I have to do now is I have to say 1 upon minus 3 to 1 upon 0. So I know 1 upon minus 3 is nothing but minus 1 by 3. And 1 upon 0 is close to minus infinity, right? Because it is 0 minus. ये सारी हम negative value की बात कर रहे हैं. Say this is 1. Minus 1, minus 2. So minus 1 will be minus 1, minus 2 will be minus 1 by 2, minus 3 will be minus 1 by 3, right? And the moment it starts getting close to 0, the value will be minus infinity. So यहाँ से you can observe the pattern that it will start from minus infinity and it will go till minus 1 by 3. Minus infinity पे it will be open bracket and I think there is something wrong. It will be minus 1 by 3. There must be some typo in the question. There must be minus 1 by 3. So it will go from minus infinity till minus 1 by 3 union 0 comma infinity. Is this clear to everyone? It was a very, very good question. Take your time, absorb it, and make sure that you understand it by yourself. I'll give you 30 seconds.
Sir?
Yeah.
So this can be done through a graph directly, right? Like if you draw a graph of x square plus 6x plus 6, it can be done directly without solving, I guess.
Yes. If you want to do it by graph, you can also do it by graph.
So we can also do this by equating it equal to 0, equal to y, and writing the equation in terms of y, and then calculate, and then b square minus 4ac will be greater than 0.
हाँ मतलब you can do it थोड़ा सा complex हो जाएगा because it is x square, तो नहीं, I think complex नहीं होगा, but हाँ you can do it. You are saying that this is equals to y, so you will return x in terms of y and then calculate its domain, right? Yes, you can do that. ठीक है? Everyone, is this clear? Yes, no? So next question will be your homework then. Similar type of question. ठीक है? Okay, Rishika, Naman, is this clear? It was a very good question. अच्छा question था ये बहुत. The answer is C.
Yes, sir.
So now please solve this using the method that I've just taught you. Okay, guys, time is up and the answer is D. Only 20 of you have solved this. Others, Christian, wrong. I think 3-4 students have gotten it wrong. See guys, time up. Same method, exactly same method. This is +4, so it has to be -1/9, right? Now let's just see. The answer will be clearly denominator is greater than equals to -9. So I'll divide this -9 to 0 and then 0 to infinity, right? So which means clearly 0 to infinity will be one part of the range, which is only in option B or D. So A gaya, D is also gone. 0 pe it has to be open bracket. Now it is -9 to 0. So this iska ulta lunga to it will be -infinity to -1/9. -1/9 pe it will be closed and here it will be open. So answer has to be D. It was a 10 seconds question. Ab though if you know it, not sure if you were taking why you were taking so much of time. But is it clear? Kishan and Kalyan, I think your answers were wrong. And all those who were able to solve this question, guys, it was a level 3 question. Because people usually take a lot of time in such questions. Saikat, समझ आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So moving further, guys, find this question. Like solve this question. It's again, मतलब 5 second का question है, but solve it. Yes, guys, I think time is up. No, Joseph, the answer is -√13 to +√13. And everyone note it down in your notebooks. Next time you see a question, A sin x plus minus B cos x. Okay? And you have to calculate its range. It is nothing but -√of a square plus b square 2 plus √of a square plus b square. इसको सब लोग note down कर लो. And just apply this, you will get -√13 to +√13. If you have to derive this, which you should after the session, what you do is differentiate this. This is a cos x. A cos x minus b sin x equated to 0. You will have some value of tan x. You know tan x. You will calculate sin x and cos x and put the value back. Okay. So this happens when sin x is equals to cos x is equals to 1/√of a square plus b square. मतलब ये try कर लेना. I'm not going into the proof here. If you face issues, you can ask me, but this is how it should be solved. Clear? Just differentiate this equated to 0 and then solve it, or you just remember this thing directly. Anyone has any questions? Yeah, आगे बढ़े. Srishti answer was wrong, not -5 to +5. It is absolutely not possible. See, I think what you guys are doing is you're saying ki yaar, so you're saying that cos x ka maximum value is 1 and sin x ka maximum value is 1. So maximum value is 5. But that is not possible because when cos x is 1, sin x will be 0. Right? And when sin x will be 1, cos x will be 0, which means 5 will never be possible. So all those students who were saying 5, I think Kishan and other students, is this clear?
Yes,
why 5 cannot be the answer? See, had this question been 2 sin y plus 3 cos x, then answer would have been clearly -5 to +5. Right? Because both can take individually -1 and both can take individually +1. So then answer would have been -5 to +5. But because it is the same independent variable, that is x, hence answer has to be this. Doubts? Anyone?
Sir? सर इसको एक और मेथड से भी कर सकते हैं, लाइक √30 से मल्टीप्लाई डिवाइड कर देंगे, सो इस सो इट विल बी sin a plus b और √30 बाहर जाएगा, तो इस डायरेक्टली -√30 टू
वही प्रूफ है इसका, इस मेथड का प्रूफ वही है. सो यस यू कैन डू इट. ठीक है. So
if we had a constant in this equation, then
come again.
In the same equation we had a constant term involved, then will the answer change, or
like this?
like if we have plus yes sir.
then answer will be minus root 3 plus 2 till plus root 13 plus 2, minus root 13 plus 2 till plus root 13 plus 2. You will just take the range of this and then add plus 2.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, moving further. Please solve this question. Again, so now we are moving to the advanced part. We have covered all the theory that you need for the entire functions. Now it's just questions and really classic questions. So let's see who can solve this. So Anshika B nahi hai, Abhinay it's not. Abhinay, you have joined, that's good. Ayush, Kiran, okay. Ayush, batana, how did you do it?
Sir, for the value of f of mod x, so sir, the minimum value of the function. So sir, the minimum value of the mod of f of x can be 0 and f of mod x can be minus.
So yeah, I think one thing that I missed to mention, this is minus 5 to 3. It is, I think, open brackets. But it should not change the answer. How? So I'm saying fx goes from minus 5 to 3, right? Or minus 5 to 3. Okay, so now I have to calculate f of mod x and mod of fx. So f of mod x ka kya hoga? It's going to be same, right? Because I can always assume mod x to be t. So this is nothing but f of t. So f of t will be nothing but minus 5 to 3 only, right? Because I don't know the mapping and it is asking me ki what is the broadest possible range, like what is the possible range. It may not be true depending on the function, but yes, the broadest range is minus 5 to 3. Now it says me mod of f of x. So fx was from minus 5 to 3. So mod of f of x will be what? Batao, will it be 0 to 3 or 0 to 5? Which of these will it be?
5.
0 to 5.
0 to 5, right? Because minus 5 का negative लूंगा मैं. So minus 5 to 0 अगर कोई value जा रही है, उसका modulus will be 0 to 5 and 0,3 का modulus will be 0 to 3. So इन दोनों का union will be 0 to 5. So I'm saying that this is going from 0 to 5 and this is going from minus 5 to 3. Because the broadest पूछ रहा है, so I will just add the negative of the minimum of all. Minus 5 plus 0 is nothing but minus 5 and 3 plus 5 is equals to 8. So minus 5, 8 will be my range and hence answer has to be D. Clear? Very simple question, yet a very unique concept. Kishan, is it clear? Okay, Nandini. Kishan, Anshul, all those who have gotten it right, jaldi batao yaar, clear हुआ नहीं हुआ? Bhavesh, Anshika, we don't have so much of time. Hina, Kiran, clear? So if this is clear, then I want everyone to be able to solve this question. Come on, everyone. I want 70 comments and I will be tracking you. So solve this question within 1 to 2 minutes and comment your answers. Chalo, theek hai. Time up, guys. Still, I think only 20-25 students have answered. Seems like in 70 mein se only 20 wants to get 95, 99 plus. Others, if you're not active, then there is some problem. At least should be able to comment doubt, yes, no, anything. Meanwhile, Soumya, please solve. कैसे किया बताओ? Unmute yourself and speak up.
Yeah. So first of all, if you see f of x, so the range of f of x is -4 to 5. So f of mod of x will be coming to like 0 to 5 if we take unit. So yeah, this range would be 0 to 5. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Then yes.
0 to 4, right?
Come on, this is f of mod x. Why can't this
It should be -3 to 4, right?
Is it given the question -3 to 4?
Is already given to you in the question, right?
-3 to 4.
क्या कर रहे हो यार? Soumya, try again.
Okay. So the range would be -3 to 4 here.
Okay.
Okay. And mod of f of x would be. Okay,
Acha. Speak it out, Soumya.
0 to 5.
How are you thinking?
yes. Give me a moment. Yes. Okay. -4 to 5.
It is 0 to 5, right? Matlab, why are you taking so much of time? Soumya, it's a 2-second thing. fx is -4 to 5, so iska modulus will be what? Iska modulus, so it's nothing but 0 to 5. Right? And then what about this?
Okay, this would be 0 to 4.
0 to 4. So here open bracket, close, ठीक है, open bracket बाद में करते हैं. Then
then if we take like the max.
बट इसके ऊपर भी एक मॉड है ना, तो -4 नहीं होगा क्या? मॉड के अंदर मॉड है ना.
The maximum limit that can go up is like 13.
so maximum it can be 13 and minimum can be
right. -3.
-3, right?
Right.
Then so first thing to guys, यहाँ पे options काफी simple थे. So there's only one option which basically satisfies this condition. बाकी सब में minimum is -8, -6, -11 is not possible. But I think I should have given you one more option, -3 to 13, तो थोड़ा मजा आता if this is option E. So again, जो concept लगाया that is fine, but one thing to also observe is see f of mod x जो पहला वाला है that is -3 to 4, right? And last में it is mod of f of mod x. This is f of mod x, right? And this is you're saying 0 to 4. So one thing that you should observe कि when यहाँ पे fx is basically taking negative value, right? So when f of mod x is taking negative value, say -3 to 0, right? Then this mod of f of mod x, this will basically open as minus f of mod x, and this will actually cancel the first term, this term, which means ये पूरे term can never be negative. It will always be greater than 0. I will repeat what I have done. I'm saying, okay, let me just remove all of it and explain to you. Option से तो answer आ जाएगा ये, but then it's a very good concept क्योंकि I should have changed the option to -3 to 13, but answer फिर भी यही होता. Why? Because I'm saying this is -4 to 5. Sorry, this is -3 to 4. F of mod x is -3 to 4, and this is 0 to 4, right? But now what I'm saying is, when f of mod x is -3 to 0, right? Then this mod of f of mod x will be +3 to 0, क्योंकि इसका exactly उल्टा होगा, right? तो ये जो जितना भी negative ये होगा, this positive term will always cancel it. So f of mod x plus mod of f of mod x will always be 0, जब भी ये -3 से 0 वाला range आएगा. And this is a positive term, which means ये value हमेशा positive ही होगा. It can never be negative. ये सबको clear हुआ कि why the minimum value is not -3 and why it is 0? Because whenever it is -3 to 0, this term will always cancel the first term because it is modulus of it. So it will actually open as minus f of mod x, and it will cancel the first term whenever f of mod x is negative. Now when f of mod x is positive, then we are happy. ठीक है, 0 to 4 होगा ये भी 0 to 4 होगा, and this is mod of fx. So this is 0 to 5. So yes, it's clear 0 to 13 होगा ये. Is this clear to everyone? It's a very good concept. जिसका आंसर A भी आ गया. Still I think you might have done it from options, but this is the actual concept.
सर ये मतलब mod of f of mod x हम लोग कैसे ओपन कर रहे हैं सर, वो मुझे थोड़ा क्लियर हो रहा हो.
यार mod मतलब assume f of mod x to be y. ठीक है. So this is what y plus some mod की term plus mod y, right? So now what I am saying is y plus mod y will always be positive, because if y is negative, then this is y minus y equals to 0, and when y is positive, this is 2y. So if y is positive, this has to be greater than 0, hence this will always be greater than equals to 0. And बीच वाला टर्म तो mod है, तो ये तो पॉजिटिव हो गई, hence it has to be greater than 0.
ओके सर.
क्लियर?
ओके सर, तो मतलब इसमें जो हमारा ये है f ऑफ mod x, तो सर उसमें हम लोग नेगेटिव वैल्यूज पे तो वो मतलब रहेगा ना, वो जीरो ही हो जाएगा मतलब.
करेक्ट, वो जीरो हो जाएगा क्योंकि है ना. अग्रीड, बिकॉज़ ये और ये मिला के इट विल कैंसिल आउट ईच अदर. इट विल बी जीरो फॉर द नेगेटिव वैल्यूज ऑफ f ऑफ mod x. ठीक है.
ओके.
सो आंसर इज नॉट -3 to 13, आंसर इज 0 to 13. How many of you were able to get this? मतलब फर्स्ट टाइम में ये आ गया था.
I have a doubt here.
हाँ बताओ.
Sir, इसमें in the previous question we were given f of x and we calculated the range of f of mod x, right?
Correct, but यहाँ पे ये already given है, इसलिए we will just use it.
हाँ तो 0 to 5 नहीं होगी range f of mod x की ना?
नहीं होगी. f of mod x की तो रेंज ऑलरेडी गिवन है ना, -3 to 4. ये लास्ट क्वेश्चन में भी मैंने कहा था f of mod x की रेंज विल बी -4 to 5, क्योंकि गिवन नहीं था इक्वेशन में. f of x अगर -4 to 5 है, so mod x is nothing but some t, so f of t will be, मैं इसको f of mod x बोल दूं, f of x square बोल दूं, f of x cube बोल दूं, range will be -4 to 5 unless we have any other information that is given to us. But यहाँ पे because of the fact that it is already given,
mod f of x can be 0 to 5.
क्या? Mod of fx will be 0 to 5, correct.
Sir, what? हाँ, so yeah sir, I was trying to frame it in that way, so I thought that वो confuse हो गया, इसलिए मैंने बोला mod f of x is 0 to 5 हो सकता है.
Agreed, mod fx तो 0 to 5 हो सकता है, ये सही है, but ये नहीं होगा, it can be negative.
Got it, sir, got it.
Okay, so I think guys, domain and range पे these are the kind of tricky and advanced questions that you may possibly see in your exam. But again, if you see, this question was solvable in 30 seconds. You can do the mistakes here. As I said, algebra is a topic which is low accuracy and high speed, something which should be attempted at first go. And in CAT 2020, you had around 9 to 10 questions directly from algebra. And every question was doable in 15-20 seconds. अगर सब चीजें पता है तो. ठीक है. Moving further,